Under the Island is this 2D action-adventure game that plays like a 90s game. It's got a top-down view, you smack things with weapons, solve block puzzles, and explore an interconnected world full of secrets. Now, this game's hook is that instead of generic fantasy stuff, you're dealing with completely absurd enemies like vomiting eggplants, exploring weird locations like sentient greenhouses, and fighting serial pirates. The game doesn't take itself seriously at all, which is kind of refreshing. So the basic loop is pretty straightforward. You explore different regions of an island, whack bushes and enemies to collect coins, find upgrades and new equipment in shops, solve environmental puzzles, and slowly unlock new areas as you get better equipment. The game has a fast travel system through save points once you discover them. The combat seems simple so far. Swing your weapon, dodge attacks, and manage your hearts. Nothing complicated, but it works fine for what it is. Story-wise, you play as a teenage girl who just got dragged to this remote island called Seashell Island because her parents are archaeologists. Things go sideways fast when you touch a forbidden shrine and get sent underground with a local girl named Avocado. Down there, you meet an ancient creature who tells you the island isn't actually an island. It's an ark his people built thousands of years ago to protect the life on Earth, and it's sinking because someone stole the 4 gears that keep it running. So now you need to find them before everyone drowns. The island has 6 different regions to explore and they get progressively stranger. The game also has a bunch of side activities like cook-offs, finding lost cats for villagers, and helping the locals with their problems. Now, the village itself feels pretty lived in. There's a cast of characters running shops and services. For example, an engineer fixing boats, a traveling merchant who upgrades your gear, a ramen seller charging ridiculous prices, a mayor, and various other folks. You can actually enter most buildings and poke around a bit, finding random items in people's homes. Some animals can also help you out if you feed them treats, which adds a bit of variety to exploration. One mechanic that shows up is this puzzle system, where you push blocks around to activate travel stations. The early ones are pretty basic, but presumably they get trickier later. You also collect different items and abilities as you progress, that then let you access new areas. It's the standard thing where you need bombs to blow up certain walls, or specific tools to move boulders. This does mean you will run into a lot of blocked paths early on, which can feel limiting if you just want to roam freely. Your main weapon early on is a hockey stick because someone stole the actual sword that was supposed to be in the treasure chest, which is also a good example of the game's sense of humor. You upgrade your gear by collecting coins from smashing grass, defeating enemies, and looting containers. The game has a wallet system that limits how much gold you can carry early on, but you can expand this later. The game's tone is this weird mix of cozy village life and impending apocalypse. You are technically trying to save the island from sinking into the ocean, but you also spend time chatting with neighbors about their family drama and buying overpriced soup. The game doesn't really seem stressed about the whole everyone might die thing, which fits the lighthearted vibe it's going for. And this sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.